McDonald's.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. I haven't.
Man, this 555 deal's really popular. Mr. Trump.
I'll counter that offer with an even better one.
Ivana.
We eat that pizza the wrong way.
Crust first.
I have your DoorDash order for you, Mr. President.
That's very nice. Look at this. This doesn't look staged, does it?
They're all your favorites.
That's right. These are good. DoorDash. So,
tried.
the reason for this, I heard you picked up an extra $11,000 that you didn't think it, because the tax bill was so big, the refund was the biggest you've ever had. Is that a correct statement?
It definitely was. Yeah, I saved over $11,000 by not having to claim.
Was that surprising to you?
It was very surprising. Very surprising.
Great big beautiful bill. And that doesn't include overtime in your case. This is only just based on what we did in terms of every other aspect of the tax bill, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was 11,000 saving.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that incredible? Would you like to do a little news conference with me with these people? These are not the nicest people. They're not nice like you. You know that, right?
I'll do it.
And I think you voted for me, do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah? I heard you're a great supporter. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Looking about promote straight and various other things. Do you have any questions?
Are the White House contenders? Do you know?
Wait.
Potentially. Yes, very.
Wait.
Potentially. Potentially.
Thank you. You reminded me.
The blockade started, sir?
Yeah, started 10 o'clock.
Is it your anticipation, Mr. President, that other countries will assist in this effort to blockade Iran and those specific...
Yeah, other countries are going to also.
Which countries, sir?
We don't need other countries, frankly, but they've offered the services. We'll let it be known probably tomorrow.
We, the UK, will not be joining the blockade that the President announced.
Die ganze Welt leidet darunter. Wir haben in weiten Teilen Asiens eine akute Unterversorgung mit fossilen Brennstoffen.
As far as the naval blockade is concerned, what's the end game? Is it to force Iran back to the negotiating table? Is it to open up the strait so that gas prices ultimately come down?
Maybe everything. We can't let a country blackmail or extort the world. They're really blackmailing the world. We're not going to let that happen. We don't need it, but the world needs it. We've been called this morning by the right people, the appropriate people, and they want to work a deal. They would like to work a deal. Yes, look at this. The reason for this is the fact that...
An image that depicted him as Jesus Christ. Here's something you almost never see President Trump do: delete a controversial social media post. And yet, the president has done.
What did you make of the president's meme that he posted that appeared to make him look like Jesus?
I thought it was absurd.
Shortly thereafter, started getting some backlash from people who were typically supporters of his.
Post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ.
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor. Only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. As an example, the 11,000, I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir.
Explanation? Do you buy his explanation that he thought he was a doctor?
I'm a lifelong Catholic. That's an image that the moment I saw it, I saw it in abstract. So he should have had advisors warn him off of that. That should have been up for 30 seconds if he really felt that way. Some staff should have had a brain to let him know what it really was.
The president was posting a joke, and of course he took it down because he recognized that a lot of people weren't understanding his humor in that case.
And his attacks against the Pope, how do you respond to that?
It's never really a good look for politicians to cross swords with popes. very seldom ends well.
He needs the expertise to say, Mr. President, that's why extraordinary execution of a...
I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo. We don't like a Pope that... I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
Welcome aboard.
Leo XIV has spoken out against Trump's actions in Iran.
I have no fear of neither the Trump administration nor speaking out loudly about the message of the gospel. The things that I say are certainly not meant as attacks on anyone. I don't want to get into a debate with him, and I will continue to speak out loudly against war.
Classified Robert Barron supports you and your policies. He praises you for defending religious freedom.
Yeah.
He now says you owe Pope Leo an apology. Will you apologize?
No, I don't, because Pope Leo said things that are wrong. He was very much against what I'm doing with regard to Iran, and you cannot have a nuclear Iran. Pope Leo would not be happy with the end result, so I can't. I think he's very weak on crime and other things, so I'm not. I mean, he went public. I'm just responding to Pope Leo. And you know, his brother is a big MAGA person, and he's a great guy, Louis. And I said I like Louis better than I like the Pope. There's nothing to apologize for. He's wrong.
And
all of the police.
Are another round of talks planned with Iran?
We've been called by the other side. They'd like to make a deal very badly.
What was the sticking point over? You said it was over nuclear.
We agreed to a lot of things, but they didn't agree to that. And I think they will agree to it. I'm almost sure of it. In fact, I am sure of it. If they don't agree, there's no deal.
The deal is not reached by the end of the ceasefire. Does your threat from before still stand?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on that, but it won't be pleasant for them. Let me put it that way.
Has your timetable changed in any way in terms of ending this conflict?
No, it's going on. Just right now, there's no fighting. Right now, we have a blockade. They're doing no business. I didn't like seeing boats come out if they were doing business with Iran, but if they weren't, no boats came out. Iran is doing absolutely no business, and we're going to keep it that way very easily.
Potentially. Yes, very.